So here's G-Dad going into the barn. We're going to feed the calves. The first thing we have to do is open up the big door and get a couple of buckets to put some calf feed. And so there I am. So we've got a yellow bucket and an orange bucket. And we're going to go walk over to this big feed bin and fill them up. And in fact, we're going to fill them up 3 times. They get 6 buckets. So this is a big automatic feeder. Each bucket holds about 40 pounds of calf feed. And the calf feed is made of corn and molasses, and it's pressed into little pellets. It smells really good. It smells like molasses cookies. So there's the feed coming out. It's got this little chute that you lift up and it just pours right out. So it's little pellets. So now we're going to walk it over and put it in the feed bin. And the calves come running as soon as they see me with the buckets. So these are calves that were born in the spring. They weigh about 400 pounds a piece right now. And they gain about 3 pounds a day right now. So we'll keep them another month or two. And we'll sell them when they get to be 500 or 600 pounds. So that's one pair of buckets. We got 4 more buckets to go. There they come. Eating up their yummy stuff. So they get all the hay they can eat, and then they get about 240 pounds of this calf feed every day. We're feeding 21 calves right now. And so this, they just love that grain. So here I come with some more buckets. G-Mom's guarding the gate so that the calves don't get out. She's making the movie here. Okay, so now I fill up some more feed bins here. We bought these concrete feed bins. They're really nice. They stay clean and the calves can't move them. The old metal ones we had, they would push them around and they'd make a mess. So here we are getting our last 2 buckets, and we'll put these out for the calves. Okay, so we put these last 2 buckets out. Now the other thing we're going to do today is, you can see all the flies buzzing around the calves. Those are called horn flies. They live on the backs of cows, and they are very annoying to the cows. So we're going to spray the cows with some insecticide and get rid of those flies. Boy, they're just eating that up. They just love that. Molasses and corn. Yummy, yummy. So here I come with a sprayer. It's a backpack sprayer. So I'm going to put it on my back. G-Mom's going to help me get it on. It weighs about 50 pounds. It's heavy when it's full of insecticide mix, which this one is. And so G-Mom's going to get me hooked up here. And it's got a pump. You see that little handle? That's the pump. And so I'm going to pump the handle and put some pressure on the tank and squirt that insecticide onto the calves. And so it doesn't hurt them. It's just a little mist. So there I'm pumping it up, get some pressure in the tank. And there's the squirt coming out. So we're ready to go. So I'm just going to walk down here, kind of sneak up on them while they're eating their food, and squirt them. You can see the flies are everywhere, but within 24 hours, most of those flies will be gone. And so they tolerate the spray pretty well. As long as they're eating, they just sort of let me come spray their backs. And I do this about once a week, and that helps a lot. So I spray the cows out in the field now and then as well. They're a little harder to spray because they don't stand still as quite as nice. But the ones that I do spray really feel better, and a lot of it rubs off on the ones that I don't spray. So here we are, we're going to put some bales of hay out for the calves. So I'm here in the barn grabbing some bales. And we're going to put out 6 bales. Each bale weighs about 40 pounds. So they get the same amount of hay, 240 pounds, as they did corn and molasses. So we put there's the tractor right there. We're going to put the hay over here. This is called a manger. Manger is French for manger, meaning eat. And so we put the hay in the manger. And the calves can munch on it all day long. All right, let's get these bales out here. You notice I have great big boots on. That's because it's pretty mucky over there with the calves. So this is called bucking bales. So you use your knee and you buck them up into the manger. We'll put 6 of them up there. And then G-Mom's going to come along and cut the strings off and fluff up the hay a little bit. And we'll be all set. So we do that every day when we're here. And if we're not here, somebody else comes and feeds them. So we'll get a little bit more here. There's G-Mom. She's over there. There she is, cutting the strings on the hay bales right now. So here we are out in the field. We're done feeding the calves. We're just checking on our cows. We had a drought this summer, but as soon as it started raining, the grass turned green. It's beautiful out here. And the cows and the calves are very happy. They've got all this fresh grass. And it's a lovely, beautiful green grass now. There's a baby right there. It's just a few days old. So we're out here driving around in the gator, looking at the beautiful cows in the hay and the grass. So that's what we're up to. We'll see you soon.